Hello! Hi. Is everything okay? Audio good? Probably! I don't know, I spent some time trying to figure that shit out. So hi, welcome to Falsus. I actually did not plan to stream this at all. Hi Dee, welcome! Yeah, it's probably just gonna be a short stream. I just tried out this demo yesterday. I was not planning on like streaming it at all, but when I tried it, I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I want to like I want to show you guys this game. So yeah, I did the tutorial. I did the I saw the prologue story. So unfortunately, I've already played some stages. Okay. So as you can see, I've already unlocked ultimate mode. I failed severely here. But I just wanted to, I haven't tried out any of the other ultimate difficulties, so I just wanted to try it out. I think this is a really cool game. So this is by Lowiro that did Archaea, a very popular rhythm game. I personally never was into Archaea, but I have tried it out a few times. It was nice, but I was more of a Sidus 2 player. You know, I was more into the Rayark scene. But now my loyalty to Rayark has been how to say, it's not quite there anymore due to creative decisions. But I've kept my enjoyment of story-based rhythm games because I think the Sidus story is really freaking cool, and I've always thought that having cool like narrative bits in your game and it being a rhythm game is just such a cool idea. And apparently Archaea was one of those. And the little bits of story that we saw here is pretty interesting too. Let's actually, you know what? Let's get a refresher here. So, they have this little prologue scene. This is it. Let her hear it. A requiem for the world bound by truth. This has, I think, some level of Japanese voice acting, if I'm not wrong. Am I blocking anything? I don't know. I wonder what the story is. I did check out on their website. They were saying something about like you follow the perspectives of like five different characters in like a near future setting, and it seems to be a school classroom thing, which I didn't expect at all, judging by this opening. I was looking at this and I was like, what in the fresh hell kind of like future apocalypse, like Punchy Grey Raven looking ass thing. And then I looked at what they were, the synopsis and like the description of the game, and it's like, what even is this? I mean, okay, so I will when this game fully comes out this year, I will take a closer look at this story. But there's something going on with like us, and there's a different character that shows up. Looks like shit's going down though. This might be a flash forward, you know? This might be like a preview of future events that might happen in the story. And then we'll cut to like, you know, in the past. A few weeks ago. Last year, I don't know. Yeah, we got this mysterious character. It's done. So yeah, see, it's like something happened. But we're left in the dark on purpose. Did they destroy something? An angel losing one of its wings? I will say I am intrigued now. Look, after reading this prologue. I'm excited. Some of my favorite rhythm games or music games have really interesting stories to it. I remember playing this one mobile rhythm game where at the end, like, there was this girl with cancer or something, and then she dies at the end, and I was like crying. I was like, no. And we're talking about being a slave now. We're breaking free from the Matrix. A simulation. This is a world of simulations. I don't know. I don't know if this has anything to do with the Archaea story. I don't even know what the Archaea story is. But they have just established some themes here, so yeah. Also, I messed with my mic settings a little bit, so if it fucks up, then let me know. Because I noticed that generally my stream audios are very quiet. Actually, all my videos and stream stuff is like more quiet. You kind of like have to turn your volume up. So I try to be louder in the settings. How long have you loved those eyes of hers? You see, if there is Yuri here, I'm not gonna like ignore it. You can't just say a line like that and expect me, a Yuri enjoyer, to not play your game. Look at that. I will take the king's seat and burn the kingdom to the ground. You pair that with Yuri? Hell yeah. You know, my favorite Yuri manga at this moment is shit, what was it called? Destroy It All and Love Me in Hell or something. It's really good. I don't know. I like those kinds of Yuri. But yeah, we got a bunch of different characters. So far, the only one we can actually play is this one, I think. Because it doesn't matter which character we equip. I don't know if it like matters. But this art is really cool. I really love the style of art. It does remind me a smidge of Sidus art. But they've got some really cool fits going on. They're all color coded too. This one's my favorite. Iris is my favorite. I like her vibe. Yeah. So I won't replay the tutorial, I'll just hop into a song. So they've got 5 songs, 5 charts here. They only have up to the, wait. Play 3 different ults to unlock this difficulty? Shit, I didn't know they had this unlocked too. Oh, okay. I will try that, I will try that. So, yeah, this like stun locked me. I was like, Camellia and Petra Gurin? What? That since when did they collab? Since when did Petra have time to do this? Was it during her hiatus? Like, what was going on? When did this happen? So I'm excited about that. Let's do just the second difficulty. I'll show you what the game is like. It's really fucking weird. It's really quirky. Oh yeah, then there's some of these cards. Oh my god, I'm blocking a little bit. So it's very reminiscent of Archaea. We have our top and bottom, right? Use your mouse to control that. Oh fuck. So once you swipe, yeah, these ones just you try as hard as you can to stay within the fields. And then you swipe. So mouse only rhythm games I've tried. So this is familiar to me. I don't remember what the other one was called. It was like it's this really small rhythm game. Can't think of it right now. There's a lot of buttons. Oh frick! A lot of buttons to control this though. As you can see, the bottom track Oh, hold on. As you can see, the bottom track, A, S, D, F. And you also have shift and space to control the far left and far right. So all in all, yes, you have 6 buttons that you have to press on the bottom area. And you may realize that, yes, you do have 5 fingers. My pinky is occupied with shift. My thumb is occupied with space. And then, oh no, I have 4 lanes. Speaking while doing this is hard. I have 4 lanes on the grid, on the chart, but I only have 3 fingers. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? My ring finger, middle, and index finger. But there are 4 lanes. And that's the struggle. So yes, this is a 2-hand, this is a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if this is on mobile or not, but on PC, on Steam, this is basically where? Yeah, I'll just stay here, why not? That's basically how you do it. So coming from an OSU background, I'm okay with like using mouse and keyboard for gaming, but I am not used to the Archaea top and bottom dynamic, and I gotta like learn how the fuck to press 6 buttons with 5 fingers. So that's the gist of it. Right now, it says 5 key. So 4 keys for the lowest difficulty, 5 keys for the second difficulty, and then the other 2 difficulties are 6 keys, which means, yeah, it was kind of merciful before where it was like, it's 3 at a time. It's either ASD or SDF on your keyboard. Doing this good while talking is impressive. I don't think I did good, but still. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to stream, have some fun with these higher difficulties, fail, and figure out how to get better at it. Once the game actually comes out, I'll definitely stream this. I just hope that the music doesn't like fuck me over though. Okay, what have I not done yet? Okay, I haven't done Evo for this. This one looks relatively easy with 4 keys. Actually, no, the value is 4. I don't know what these cards do yet. They never explained that in the tutorial, so I assume that it's more of a full game thing. I don't know if this is going down the mobile rhythm game route, where you buy packs for songs, or if this is by character like Citus does. I'm not familiar with the Archaea way of like monetizing. I'm always down to try new like PC rhythm games though. I've been trying to get back to mobile rhythm games, specifically the Craft Egg stuff. Or well, I guess the Craft Egg isn't there anymore. Like the Bushiroad stuff with Bandori. I don't think I'm playing those on stream though. Trying to set up for that. It's gonna be a nightmare. Songs are pretty banger though. Surprised I didn't break the combo there. I fucked up. Oh, okay, okay. You know how you'd play this on a phone? Because Archaea was on a phone and it had the same top-bottom setup. It was so crazy. You had to like... Yeah, you have to use both hands, obviously, but one hand would focus on... Or generally, yeah, you need to divide your attention between clicking the top part of the screen, where the sky notes were, and then clicking the bottom part of the screen, where it's, you know, just the classic rhythm game stuff. The fucked up part about Archaea is that while you're fighting for your life down there with the bottom notes, you have to keep track of all these random like tracking holding notes in the top, and sometimes they cross over each other too. So you gotta use like 2 separate fingers to like... I'm making motions with my fingers. You can't even see it, but like you have to like cross over your fingers, and like, you gotta be mindful of your positions of your fingers when you're holding those notes too. But this one looks like it's more simplistic because it's literally just the left and right movement for your mouse at the top. Luckily, you don't need to like wave your mouse around like crazy, like Osu or something. However, they did just compensate by adding 2 extra lanes at the bottom, so that's fucked. But okay, enough of this difficulty. Let's do. What's this? 9, 8, 10, 8. Man, I couldn't even clear the 8 for this. Let's try, I guess. I want to unlock that final difficulty, even though I know full well that I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. These cards. I think they might improve your stats in some way, or maybe give you some abilities. Color guide! Color advantage applies in a single direction. A red card opposing a green card will receive a bonus to its power and defense. The green card will not be what does that even mean? Oh! So this red card goes into the green, and then purple goes into the... So following this guide. But why? So it feeds into your total power and your total defense? Okay, but what does that mean though? How does power and defense feed into your score? What? I don't get it. They haven't explained that to me. It's okay. They'll tell me eventually. It says this game is to release in 2026, so... Oh. Gotta look out for that. And then you can see my health at the top. Oh my god. What am I looking at? Oh. So the good thing is that this is one of those rhythm games where if you fail, you don't immediately stop the level. I hate those rhythm games where if you fail, the level just ends. Because I want to be able to learn trial by fire. I can imagine trying to learn the top and bottom like separately. Just do a run where I just focus on like one, get my hand off the keyboard for the other. What the fuck? Whoa, the slide notes at the start of this? The hold notes? That's new. They're gonna flash me with like bottom notes now. Nope. Oh, not bad. Oh, somehow I made it. What? Look at that, +9 at the top. I actually did it. Okay, cool. Connected. Oh, okay. That wasn't that bad. Wow. So if I can do that 8, I should be able to do this 8. I didn't pass this the first time I tried. Maybe I can now. Maybe I've leveled up in the like 20 minutes since I last played. I miss doing rhythm game streams. I played Muse Dash one time on stream and that was it. But it was really fun. I hope to do more. Oh. Oh. Don't confuse motor functions now. So far so good. But we're not at the hard part yet. Oh, what the? What that? No! No, bro, my score died. My score actually just died. Oh my god. I twisted my fingers. Oh my god. It was going so well. Hitting the F key is so hard. So a lot of it's okay. That chart, a lot of it comboed Shift and A. It was Shift A together, and then at some parts it was F and space together. Some parts it was A and S together. Some parts it was D and F together. Oh my god. Okay, no, I'll come back to. No, I can't come back to this. This is 8, and that was also 8. If I try a 9, how's that gonna go, huh? Whoa. Whoa, I'm so confused. It's not for the weak of heart, faint of heart. Oh my god. I don't know what's happening. Alan, we're so fucked. Yeah, I had a slight hope that I was able to somehow pull this off. Whoa, forbidden difficulty has been unlocked. I'm terrified. What do you mean forbidden? Ah! What is this? Oh, okay. Forbidden's only, it's not unlocked for everyone. I have to, what's the requirement? Oh. It's not available for those ones. But the ones where it is unlocked, it's unlocked. This one's the hardest one. Why is it this song? This is the first song in the list. No. We'll stick with nines. We'll stick with nines so far. I'm not nailing this. I'm not nailing this on the stream. Wow, this is difficult. This is built for people who know what they're doing. Oh my god, I'm getting confused. Whoa, Petra. Actually, this isn't too bad. Locked it. No! No! Oh my god, I was in the positive! I was in the positive for most of the song! No, we're running that back. We're running that back. I felt it. I felt it. It was right there. I felt it in my bones. Okay. A lot of the side notes for this one. Okay, lock in. Oh, I forget. Not a positive. What's the positive that I went back down? I was edging. I was literally edging. I lost and I went back and then I lost and I went back and then I lost again. No. One more, and then we'll move on. I can't believe it. Ugh, I was this close. I was close. I gotta figure it out. No, I just gotta not be so ass towards that last section. Or just don't fuck up here too. No, it's still going. Third time's a charm. Let's go. I'm gaming. Hell yeah. Why isn't the Forbidden One available in this demo? This is a really cool song. But then again, it is Camellia. So, it is expected. Okay, I guess it's time to try a level 10. I guess we'll see what kind of fresh hell this is. This isn't even forbidden. No, but this is my training arc, you know? If I want to get better at the game before it comes out, I gotta know how to do this. Oh my god. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's evil. Gotta love rhythm games. Basically trying to condition players into using their keyboards in very different ways. There's no way I can multitask with all of this. Okay, it's very simple patterns. It's like trying to rub your stomach while patting your head and then switching it. That's what I would describe it as. I'm literally not even... I can only pay attention to like one thing at a time right now. Whoa, what the hell was that? I think what I'm gonna have to do is split this. Like, I'll have to learn how to do the bottom one first, because the top one looks not that bad. It's just trying to do it while sight reading the bottom one is like, whoa. You know, sight reading wasn't really my favorite thing to do when I was studying how to play piano back when I was a kid. Not gonna lie. Improv? What do you mean? Just read stuff on the spot? And then when you're in the examination room, and then you got a fucking white guy, old British white guy, talking to you, and you're just a little kid from a foreign country, and you're sitting here, your hands are shaking. Oh my god, I gotta play the piano. And then he flips through the script, the sight reading book, and then he picks out a random piece, and then he tells you to play it. And then you're like, oh, I can't mess this up. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the mouse. I'll hide my right hand and I'll just try and figure the bottom part out. Even then, I don't think I'm gonna succeed, but still. Oh. I didn't even register that the sides were going while the middle one was going. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I said it was gonna be, it wasn't that difficult, and then the middle parts came in. Oh. Okay, thankfully these ones are just easy. Just stop saying easy. I'm trying to find like actual music words, but they're not coming to me. Okay. Okay, I get how to do this part. The fact that they the 4 lanes is throwing me off so bad. This game got hands, I will say. It's not very friendly. You know, Osu is also really annoying to learn as a new player. You want me to do this while the top is cool? I'm gonna crash out. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. I don't think the top half was like that crazy. It was just the fact that you had to do both was what was tripping me out. I can only imagine what a forbidden version would look like at this point. It's not even available here. Okay, let's try out a forbidden mode. Let's see just how bad it can be. What song should we do it on? Okay, see, we cleared. Okay, I cleared Ultimate for 3 songs, 2 songs. That's good enough. 2 charts. Yeah, I even EX'd this one. It was a full combo. Okay, let's see how bad an 11 is. In FBD difficulty, wide notes can approach down the middle 4 lanes and overlap more than one. Only one key needs to be pressed to hit them successfully. This can be any of the keys as a wide note overlaps. Oh, okay. Damn, wide notes is the last one that you unlock? Okay. Wow. Bro, fuck the top half. I can't even like play this bottom half right now. I'm a baby. I'm a helpless little baby. Goo goo gaga. I'm literally not even trying to do the top right now. The thing about rhythm games that are quirky, like with quirky mechanics like this, or like different control schemes from... Oh no, they're... Okay. The thing about these kinds is that when you have unique controls, which does happen from time to time in different games, it's all about muscle memory. So right now, I'm just flailing around like a duck, if ducks can even flail. But the idea is that the more I play, the more I'm gonna develop a sense for like how to do this thing. But obviously, not every rhythm game does this. Some rhythm games are really easy, like to pick up. Like you would think Guitar Hero types, Project Sekai, Bandori, you know, all these ones where it's just Guitar Hero basically. Like there's no, it's not really anything special to it. It's literally just, yeah, they're falling notes. You just tap the falling notes, hold notes, flick notes. That's it really. But then in the more unique games like Mai Mai or Hachi Hachi, or these kinds, Tuna them and all this, they have like unique ways to play. and it's always the same process. You go in, you suck balls, and then you keep trying until you somehow figure it out. Awesome fish. So I'm awesome. Nobody's ever said that to me before. What? I don't know why I turned into Deku. I don't know. I just find it funny. I just find it so fucking funny to just roleplay as the Deku from the fucking TikTok sound where he was with Kachan and he smells his fart. I'm gonna sound so fucking insane every time I do it on stream. And they'll just be like, what the hell is wrong with this person? Why is this fish? Why is this fish? Kachan, can I smell your farts? And people think I'm fucking insane. I need to show you guys the fucking TikTok audio where this is from. I will say I've been using a lot more TikTok lately. It's not that bad. It's basically less racist Instagram. Yeah, because there's a lot of informational videos on there too. And then I just listen to someone just stand on their soapbox and start talking about an issue that a social issue that they've been seeing or something, or talking about psychology, or talking about something on the internet. It's like it is basically YouTube Shorts, kind of, sometimes. It is giving some YouTube Shorts content. But then you also have some insane stuff that people do with audios, and the way that audio stitching works in TikTok. I just don't like how some platforms are trying to be the same. Oh, we should have YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks. Every single social media should have some sort of short form content platform. Twitter should have, I don't know, the Twitter Shorts or whatever it was called. Everyone wants to have their hand at shorts content. And then how TikTok now is trying to pivot away from certain types of videos. I forget what it was trying to pivot away from, but it was trying to pivot away from what made TikTok to begin with. And people didn't like that because it was like, why are you trying to alienate yourself from the user base that you've built up over time in order to chase this like different branding that you're trying to do? Oh, we don't want to have this kind of content anymore. Oh, people, if you want to make money on TikTok, you have to stop doing this kind of content and start doing more professional kind of content. Oh, I remember now. They TikTok likes it when you have more professional looking videos. So it was explained by the etymology nerd, and he said he was saying how videos with shaky cam, like the Gen Z shaky cam, will not do as well as just having a stable video. And part of it is, if I remember correctly, part of it is because TikTok is incentivizing people, like rewarding people and getting monetized easier if you have more polished content. But that's the thing, TikTok isn't for polished content. There are polished content on TikTok, but that's not everyone. I don't think that should make up such a huge percentage of the user base. Most people are literally just recording themselves in their room doing whatever the fuck, and trying to move away from that, saying you can't earn money on this platform unless you do that, is such a clear, like, we're trying to appeal to certain like advertisers, or some people in this company, in the higher ups, want us to be more like professional. And it's like, that y'all started as Musical.ly, then went to TikTok. You're basically the punching bag of social media besides Twitter. Why would you like go away from that? People, I don't know. Anyway, side tangent there. Let me get wrecked in another forbidden game difficulty. Yeah, I've been uploading my YouTube Shorts to TikTok lately. I've been getting my backlog of that out. I want to make more shorts though. I have a few that I made from that Enfield stream that I did. I don't know if I want to post them though. They're a little like... It is talking about some recent like drama, but it's like, I don't want my shorts to be about like drama, you know? Like I don't want my stuff on YouTube to be about the drama. Because I want it to be more about like, is there something interesting here? Or maybe you could learn some cool facts or something. I had ideas to like talk about the history of certain of gender roles and things associated with gender roles. Because I guess in part I was kind of fed up with hearing people, and my mom specifically, talking so incessantly about how, oh man, pink is such a girl's color. Boys shouldn't wear pink. And it's like, is she aware that pink used to be the boy color? Because it was associated with red. And that blue was too like soft. And then it was only afterwards, I don't remember exactly what it was, but at some point they swapped it around. They were like, actually no. Men look better in blue, and that women should be the pink ones. And then that's how it's been to this day. I think it was the baby clothes industry or something. I don't remember the exact specifics of it. I gotta refresh on that if I want to make that short about it. But if I recall, the current idea of girls pink, boys blue is the baby clothes industry back then, trying to market themselves. And they were the ones that said, you should get these pink ones for your daughters and the blue ones for your sons. White was also considered a neutral color back then, and it still is. White's still a neutral color. For baby clothes, that is. But it's really interesting how a lot of the stuff associated nowadays with femininity used to be made for men in mind. Like high heels. High heels were a thing men wore on a horse. Wigs were something men wore, not women. Makeup was also for men at the time. And even skirts, by the way, skirts used to be a manly thing before it changed. It feels like for most of history, men would do something, men would have some sort of fashion trend, and then women would start picking it up, and then as soon as it got popular with the women, the men would be like, we don't claim that. No, actually, you guys can have it. Men were so pretty back in the olden days. Exactly. Men don't want to look pretty now. They're like, oh, I don't want to look gay. Some of the most masculine men on this planet are the ones that are okay with looking a little gay. It's not bad. It's like, it's not a bad thing. But it's genuinely baffling how so many things. It's like, yeah. Wait. Let me check. I wrote this down in my notes on my phone about my shorts ideas, and I listed down a bunch of topics that I wanted to write about, and those include a bunch of things that used to be for men. Hold on. Where was it? If I search, I have too many notes on my phone, by the way. I use a Samsung, so I'm using Samsung Notes. I have 1,389 notes on my phone. And this is across, I'd say, a decade of shared data. So over the past decade, I've made over 1,300 notes. There's some interesting things in here, man. I've got so much in here. my lord. No, where is it? Can I just search for a keyword? It's not even showing up. Okay, but I think even perfume was one of the things that was invented. You know what? I can do a Google search. Why am I looking to my phone? I can do a Google search. You're terrible at writing things down. It's a good practice. I don't know if it works for everyone, but it's really helpful. Things that were for men, but now for women. Let's see if Google helps me out. Okay. I'm looking at an article by Thought Catalog. I don't know if this is, like, legit, but I'm just seeing. So, high heels. Yeah, high heels were originally made for butchers to wear so that they could keep their feet clean of any blood from slaughtering animals. That doesn't sound real. Wasn't it more for keyword men in my notes? Actually, good idea. Wasn't it more for like horses? Am I tripping? Butchers? Okay. Then pink and blue. Yeah. Yoga. Really? Was yoga invented by men for men? Skirts. Yeah, skirts used to be worn in battle by men. I mean, generally it was just more comfortable. Crop tops was a football thing initially. I gotta check that. Oh, yeah. Razors, Gillette razors. Women weren't so caught up with like shaving all the time until Gillette started like marketing their shit to be like, you know, women look really good when they shave. When, you know, oh man, look, no leg hair. Isn't that so pretty? And then, you know how the beauty industry is with targeting insecurities. So yeah, it's like, oh, heel stuff that helped to stand on horses. Yeah. Just the shape of it. But yeah, the Gillette razor thing. I think it was specifically Gillette as well. And so whenever I hear people nowadays, like, you know, like my mom say like, yeah, no, women shouldn't have body hair. Like, women should get rid of body hair. They look better like that. And it's like, what if people like having some body hair on women? Like, isn't that fine? Like, it's just natural. It grows on your fucking body. It grows from men too, but people don't seem to complain about that. They're like, well, they're fine with it because they look better like that. It's like, what do you mean they look better? That's a you thing. Made for men, but women now read it mostly. What? Read it? Oh, I'm still looking at my notes trying to find this shit. I have the keyword for men, but that's okay. You know what? If I find it, I'll post it on my Discord. Haha, Discord shell. If you haven't joined my Discord yet, the link to join's in the description. Makeup, wristwatches, certain names, leggings. That sounds believable. Leggings were for men, maybe. Purses might make sense. Wait, computer programming was a job originally intended for women? Oh, comment before. Wait, okay, before I get back to the game, I need to search this up. Was computer programming originally for women? This sounds fake. Oh, well, no. Women were among the first programmers in the early 20th century. But is there anything about it? Okay. The gendered history of human computers. By the late 19th century, some scientists realized that hiring women could reduce the cost of computation. The growth of education and middle-class prosperity had produced a generation of young women trained in math. Oh, so was this a... Oh, so this was around the time where women were allowed to get an education, but still had the pay gap. And so... That is so dumb. That is so dumb. Hey, I mean... I guess that explains all the trans girls who are computer programmers. Misogyny! You know how some trans girls like get a little like, how do I say, what's the word? Not euphoric, but they get like affirmed when they're part of misogyny, because it's like, well, it's terrible that I'm part of misogyny, but oh my god, you know, they're treating me like a girl, that it's like I mean, I get you, but like, god damn. I don't know why I keep playing these forbidden ones. I should get off of these. I should try and like pass another ultimate before ending the stream. Whatever, let's just do this. Just fucking around at this point. It's fun yapping. I should yap more. Oh my god, that's true. That's literally what I should be doing more. Jeez. Thank goodness I don't have sticky keys on. This would be a nightmare. Oh. You know, funny thing is, I scheduled an Enfield stream today, but I double checked and I was like, wait, no, Umbral Monument, the new game mode, doesn't come out until the 12th. Why did I set the stream today when it came out the day after? And it turns out my dumbass got it wrong the second time. The first time when I scheduled it was correct. It did come out today. I don't know why, I just brain farted then. So we did this stream instead. So I'll do the Enfield stream tomorrow. Either tomorrow or the day after, because it depends when my friends want to hang out. But yeah, either way, I'll do that. I think I'll get more Ruby videos out too, because people have been asking for it. I should definitely get back to it before shit hits the fan in terms of assignment load. You know what? This isn't that bad. I mean, I'm still failing spectacularly, but this is kind of fun. That part especially. Yay, I failed! Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna search one more time for the shorts. One more time. So if it's real, get your real baby shit. I should cover that song. No, that one's really hard to cover. If you guys know Rabbit Hole, the Deco Nina song, covered by Will Stetson, the English version for that. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. It's off in the void. Okay, let's choose one. Okay, what have I not passed? So, didn't get this. I almost got it. This one's a D, that one's an A. So I almost got these anyway. Well, not these. That one's hard. 8, 9, D. This one's A. Okay. We'll try and pass this one. I doubt that I'm gonna continuously play this to get better at this before the game comes out. I'll just delete this demo. This is insane. Oh. Oh. There's still a chance. I passed it at the very end. Yay! Sometimes you just... Sometimes... I'm too good. I'm too good for this world. I'm too much of a gamer. Yeah, okay. You know what? That's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. No. Well... How do we fail this? We got an A. This is literally, it says an A, but it says dive fail. How does that work? Okay. Let's, okay, one more. This is how I get when I play rhythm games. God damn it. I never say one more when I'm playing like League of Legends, but I say one more when I'm playing a rhythm game. It's different levels of stupid. But you know what? It's the gamer brain speaking. You get a high and then you want to keep going, keep snowballing until you lose it all. It's a gambling mentality. But that's how losers think. Okay, feels doable. I wonder if Petra Gurin has said anything about the collab here with Camellia and, you know, being in this new rhythm game. Oh god, imagine how many VTubers are gonna be in these rhythm games now. Probably a lot. They're a pretty popular pick. And free publicity too. Oh, okay, you know, I thought I would have to try this a couple of times. What a glow up! What a glow up! Started the stream, couldn't clear these, ended the stream, hey, all it took was an hour. I'm getting used to it, I'm getting used to it. See, this is what I'm talking about with the muscle memory. You kinda gotta get used to it. You gotta fuck around. Oh, I got a double A on that one. I assume that is better. Is there a triple A? Okay, so since I've been reaching for the stars, let's see if we can land on the moon. Let's get this 10. I'm feeling good. Actually, I'm not feeling good. I don't think I'm getting this the first time around. Oh, I remember this one. I regret it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay. I think the biggest thing is me. I have to like be better at switching the lanes, because there's a lot of very fast nodes. I gotta shift between ASD and SDF really fast, and not lose track of the keys. That tends to happen. I lost my keys a few times there, but whatever you do in a rhythm game, you do not look down at your keys. You never ever do that, because that's when you'll lose. Okay. You know what's going well for but a moment. Alas, it was not meant to be. It is that easy. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised with my ability. I'm just glazing myself as a joke, but I might actually be Jesus. I don't know. I am fish Jesus. I'm not Christian, I shouldn't say that. Yo, okay, but we... Oh, wow. Hell yeah. Okay, now... Here's where I back out. I'm not... I gamble up to a certain extent. I really don't think I'm able to clear forbidden stuff. However, I'm really enjoying this game. This demo has been really nice. Man, these characters are awesome. I really like these characters. And the story intrigues me too. So as far as a demo goes and showing what this, a vertical slice of what this game could be, I'm really excited for it. 99% of gamblers stop before winning big. I've already won, that's the thing. I've already won. You can't gaslight me into thinking that there's a bigger prize. One must imagine the gambler being satisfied with a lower payout. Because at the end of the day, I got my monies back and a little bit extra. And that is enough. But it could be bigger. It could be. But I could also lose it all. If I lose it all, slip and fall. I forget the lyrics. Hey, don't, okay, hey. Don't let modern day consumerism tell you that you don't have enough material goods in your life to feel happy. What the fuck? Hello? Princess Taveni 772, welcome! Thank you for being a member. What the fuck? Hello, that is completely unexpected. I am very happy. Thank you so much. What the hell? That was completely unexpected. I did not expect. Okay. Prince Steven? Oh! Oh! I see it now! Oh my god, I could not read your name. Prince Steven! Is that a 2 at the end? Is it Roman numeral 2 or those just double I's? Steveni. No, it's Prince Steven 2. I can't read it again. God, I should go back to school. Okay. Okay, as I was saying, okay? Sorry, I'm just thinking of me, you know? I'm like, okay, I'm a prince, princess, whatever. It's like, you know, it's in my head. It's in my head. As I was saying, even you, I'm including you, Prince Steven too. Don't let modern day consumerism and this idea that, oh, you should always chase after a hamster wheel and this hustle culture make you think that you shouldn't be happy in your life. Like a gacha game. Oh, you love this character so much? You should pull for them. No, you shouldn't. There's no reason for you to pull your favorite character in a gacha, because you can still read all of the AO3 works and look at all the cool art on Twitter as much as you want. And you can write your own stuff as well. And you can have your own Dakimakuras. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to spend a single dime. Roman numeral. Don't worry, every streamer keeps misgendering you. I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. At least, you know, you told me what it is. Now I'll remember it. Now I will not forget. I light as naturally as I breathed. Cool. So now we have, look, I'm a prince too. Hey, we're prince buddies. That's rare. It's rare to see another prince out here. Now to preface, I don't know much about the musician prince. So let's not talk about that one. Yeah. So if you... Prince Steven 2! In fact, Prince Steven the Second! With the 5 gifted memberships? Hello? I don't deserve this. I've misgendered you. Why would you be so kind? Oh my god, thank you so much. I hope the 5 people who got those memberships thank you. I don't even know if these are not names that I see on stream often. At all. I've never seen these guys on stream before. So I hope that they start watching my streams now that they've been given a membership. It is that easy. Fuck, no. You can't do this to me. You giving these memberships means that I actually have to upload shit to members. How dare you? How dare you make me actually put out shit to memberships? Thank you though. That is very kind of you. But also that means I gotta do shit. I gotta do special stuff. Just you wait. I'm gonna have to do it. Didn't know you could gift memberships? You can. Yes, you can. If you don't want to be gifted memberships, you can have an option to like turn it off. Sometimes I get memberships from streamers I barely even watch. I don't watch, but I'm subscribed to them. Like someone just gifted me a membership the other day to like Misoyang. Who's like a VTuber and like a cover artist, and I really love her music, but I barely watched the stream. Someone gifted me a membership while I was offline, and it was like, what? But sometimes you give it a shot. You know, you don't know that this person that streams, or you don't really hop in their streams before, and then suddenly you get a membership and you're like, whoa, what is this? And then you're inclined to check it out because now you feel guilty. The sunk cost fallacy, you know, like, oh, someone gifted this to me, So I have to go check them out. And then you may just find your next favorite streamer. I don't know. Better get to work. I sure do. You know, maybe I can get those Ruby reactions out now that everyone's just begging for it to come out. It's so weird, right? Because my channel is variety, and I really, really want to stick to variety, but that means that people subscribe to me for very, very different reasons. There are people who subscribe to me because they just want to see Ruby reactions. People subscribe to me just because they want to see me play certain games on stream. Like Limbus Company. I haven't streamed Limbus in a while, but there are people who came and subbed because of that. I'm streaming this game right now, no doubt that some people watching in, some people tuning in to this live or either the VOD are only here because they want to watch me play rhythm games, or Muse Dash when I played that a few months ago, or Enfield when I streamed a bunch of that the other day. When I'm, you know, me starting to upload visual novel playthroughs, people are going to get caught up with that. That's the issue with variety channels, is that people sub for different reasons. And then whenever you put out content that isn't that, it's like, what, you know, this isn't for you, I guess. I don't know. But I really, really want to do that. I really want to keep the variety channel thing alive instead of making separate channels, because back when I was a kid, back when I was younger, YouTube, the good old YouTube days, everyone was a variety streamer. It wasn't until they changed stuff with the algorithm that it was encouraged to make multiple channels. But I have way too many interests. I jump around interests way too often to make like making 5 different channels is completely impractical. Never let them know your next move. Literally. I feel like people sub to the variety channels for the person, not the game. Exactly. So people like, you know, you could watch like Germa play anything, or watch Moist Critical talk about anything, because you're here for the person, not really the, you know, whatever they're doing. However, I can't be sure that this is why people sub to me yet. Nobody's told me that, you know, like, I don't have a statistic that says this percentage of your viewers are here because of you. Like, the numbers show that most people are here for the specific content that it is. However, if I want to get to a point where people like me for who I am, which sounds a little weird for me to say, it sounds a little... okay, whatever. But, you know, if people like me enough, then sure. But Prince Steven 2. You gotta stop. Hey. You gotta calm down. Found you on a vid with a bunch of trans VTuber clips. Let me guess. It's trans YouTubers being chaotic or something. It was like a clip montage, and then the clips that I was in was from my trans memes videos. Am I thinking of the one that I'm thinking of? That one. Wow. I didn't know that video would pull in a viewer like that. That video is quite funny though. I was kind of surprised by the amount of clips that they put of mine in there. It was like the first 50% of the video had my clips sprinkled in, and then the afterwards, like, there were no more clips. But the clips they chose were really funny. I forgot who made that video, but it's a very well done video, and all the other trans creators in there are so funny as well. I think there was a clip of me. There was also a clip when I collabed with Nagi Nova. I want to collab with more trans memes VTubers as well, but that's only if I make another trans memes video, which I don't know if I will. I think I will eventually, but I'm not thinking about it right now. You used to be a bigot, so you're just trying to be a good ally now. Whoa. Well, I feel like you don't have to be like, you don't have to swing so far in the direction of I must repent for what I have done. I mean, but that's a you thing. That's a you personally kind of thing. So I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'm glad that you have reformed, that you have been informed. Yeah. I feel like personally, I just feel like most people on average are bigots because they just don't know about things. Like there are certain things that they never knew about, or that they were misinformed about. Not because they're trying to be malicious, because I think most people aren't really malicious. They just like how do I say? words. Because of the environment around them, they have been consuming a certain kind of narrative, basically. I don't want to sound too conspiracy theory here, but a certain narrative, right? And it can be very echo chambery. I mean, it can be echo chambery everywhere, including LGBT spaces and left-leaning spaces. You know, it is still echo chambery. Don't get me wrong. Everywhere is an echo chamber, but the difference is the kinds of misinformation that gets thrown around about like science and articles and data kind of get like skewed, but people who are like people unwittingly just kind of eat that up. So I feel like, you know, if most people, if they just knew a trans person, for example, their views on trans people would like shift a little bit to be like, oh, that's, you know what, maybe we have more in common, blah blah blah. Unless your brain is rotted. I was gonna mention like a certain VTuber that is really, yeah, bigoted, but I don't want to start shit. I must repent from my sins, literally. Yeah, but you know, I'm glad that you went on that journey. I actually started by, okay, I used to watch like Ben Shapiro clips and like Jordan Peterson stuff when I was younger, when I was like 14, I think, around that time. That was my first introduction to the world of, well, first of all, to American politics, but also just the idea that trans people existed, that feminists existed, that any sort of left-leaning ideology had existed. So I watched a bunch of those owning the libs videos, or you know, I identify as an attack helicopter stuff. But it didn't take me long, because literally it was like when I was 15, I had my first crush on like a guy. It did not take me long. And, you know, me being interested in like femboys and stuff, like, oh, Astolfo, oh my god. Back in the day, 2016 anime sphere of like femboys at the time. Technically, Astolfo, I don't think Astolfo is a femboy. Hot take, I don't think he is. I just think he's just a feminine dude. He's a really chivalrous knight. I love him. He's like, he's just the coolest, chillest guy. And he's just a really cool friend. If you watch Fate Apocrypha, that is what Astolfo is. And then on the internet, people just flanderize Astolfo as some like lust-heavy, flanderized character. Bro, Astolfo in the show, by the way, a Dommy Mommy character was literally going down on him on screen, and then he was bored. He was yawning. He's like, can I go now? And then he broke out of his handcuffs because he was chained up. It was some BDSM play. He broke free from the handcuffs, like, okay, can I go now? It's the most like king behavior ever. And then on the internet, it's just, haha, lewd femboy. Sorry, I had to go off on that tangent. The compilation person is Clowon. Yeah, so if you want to check out that, actually, I should just send a link to the chat. You started following trans people in case I had friends who were trans in the future, so I could learn how to be supportive and caring, and figured out, hey, this stuff is actually fun. That is really sweet of you. It's not even that you had trans friends, it was just you. In case you had friends who were trans in the future, I think that just means you have a good heart, just in general. That is interesting. If I could ask, if you don't mind sharing, what was the what prompted you to start learning, like following trans people to begin with? Like, how did that transition happen where you started learning about this stuff? Are you implying femboys can't be absolute kings? No, femboys are absolute kings. It's just that Astolfo, I don't want to say that he is a femboy, but he is also an absolute king. Yeah, wait, let me search up this on YouTube. Oh. There's another, wait, this YouTuber made another no context video 4 months ago. I'm in the thumbnail. What? I only watched the one from 9 months ago. Okay, I guess I'll have to see what that is later. Femboys were your introduction to the queer community, and then the femboy pipeline took me, and now 3 years later, I'm finally living for myself. Yeah, high five! Say. It's interesting that how femboys are a giant meme. Even in the normie sphere, people know what a femboy is, but obviously the more normie you get, the less like of a person a femboy is, and the more of like a character a femboy is. But it's interesting how we've shifted now to the point where some people can be feminine men and don't want to be called a femboy, and that's a distinction, you know? Like I know that I don't remember if he said this, but the VTuber Velky, I don't think wants to be associated with femboys. I think. Don't quote me on this, but if I'm not wrong, they're just basically I'm saying that there's there are people out there who don't want to be associated with femboys, but are feminine men. Hate how sexualized they are, dude. Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of what people's idea of a femboy is like sexual. They're like, oh, you're a femboy. That means it's like, oh, that means you do lewd stuff. Why does being a feminine guy have to mean that it's sexual? You know, it kind of brings up questions about like, do these people saying these think that women are inherently sexual for existing? Like, are these the same kinds of people who would look at a woman who has naturally huge boobs and think that it is inherently sexual? Even if they cover themselves because like, oh, you have huge boobs. It's not something to control though? Yeah, I don't know. The last US election result had you spiraling and you found Shairen's video. What was the last US election result? Oh, I see. Yeah, honestly, that must have been a whole fiasco, huh? that must have been, yeah. Oh wow, how long ago was it by now? It's been. Wait. No. It was, wait. Okay, we're still, it's 2 months, right? I'm not tripping. Okay, I don't know. You love Shiren. Okay, I remember. I remember which one that I had to be sure. I remember which one that was. It's the one with the really, really cute voice, right? And the cute accent. That. Was it? Didn't Shiren start streaming FF14 or something, or was that someone else? I'm confusing VTubers. I should make more VTuber friends. Actually, I should reach out to people. I shouldn't be so focused on doing solo stuff. It would be nice to do collabs with them, or with just random VTubers. Yeah. German. Yes, German. I used to actually, yeah. Anyway, I was gonna say back to the femboy stuff. I used to also identify myself as a femboy. I had a whole YouTube channel, 10K subs, of femboy content. Then eventually I was like, yeah, I don't want to be called a femboy anymore. I just don't feel like I align with it anymore. So far, not a single person has mentioned that old channel. I'm waiting for the day that someone actually straight up says, wait, are you that YouTuber? Bro gave up 10K? Look, it did make me happy. Okay, it was ASMR roleplay content, and it was I got really like burnt out creatively because I was uploading once a week. So in a month I'd have 4 videos, It was every video also had a Patreon version because the extended version was NSFW and I put it in Patreon, and so I'd have to make 2 different versions as well. And so at the end of the day, I just felt like so creatively bankrupt, but also just physically just tired. And then I also took commissions for people. So for like a certain amount of money, you could commission a 15-minute audio of me doing whatever the fuck you want, you know, and I'll record it for you. And it's like, it made nice money, and I had 10k subs, and it was like, oh, okay, this is perfect. I couldn't like sit through that. I'm not the kind of person who could like sit through, like, for example, a 9-to-5 job that I really don't like just for the money. It really, like, same thing with my Fiverr account. I used to have a Fiverr where I wrote stories, just any kind of stories for the client. Most people decided that they were commissioning me for NSFW works, and my gimmick was that I had no limits except for pedophilia. So you could just tell me to like write about anything at all you want, anything you want, even if it's something fetishy and you think like it's, you know, taboo, whatever. I'll write it for you. It's okay. You just pay me some money and I'll give it to you for personal use. You can read it, whatever. It was making good money until it really took a toll on my mental, because some of these. Could you imagine writing like 5k words, 5,000 words for a really, really strange fetish, and the entire thing is NSFW, and swear to God, even though I made $50 for a 5,000, like $50 US for 5,000 words. Oh my God, it was so difficult to write some of these sometimes, because I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? So I gave that up too. I'm really bad at I'm really bad. So this channel, whatever you see, me, Seru of the Sea, is me basically not giving a fuck about that anymore. I'll upload whatever the fuck I want to, and what the minimum amount of money I make from the minimum amount of videos that I can monetize, whatever, I'll take it. Found you through the egg IRL video. Funny how that turned out for me. You know, pipelines are really funny. It is what it is. See, that's the thing. With variety channels, I uploaded those trans memes videos. I got so many views off of that. And then I don't do trans content at all. Those are the only trans content that I do. So it's like, what are we doing here? So as you said, you know, if people end up liking me, then that's wonderful. But I don't have the luxury of saying that people actually do like me. I think most of my subscriber count right now want to see the things that they subbed for. So that is kind of what I want to try doing. And then I'll basically gaslight you guys to like me. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, I've been zoomed in on stream for a while. I should like invest in making a just chatting screen. I think that'd be nice. And it worked. You know, I still get comments to this day on the trans memes videos being like, you know, oh, I just found you. I can't believe I've never found you before. And then they sub. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. I'm happy for you, I guess. Just the other day, I got a comment on those old videos. It still happens. It's funny. But they are really fun to make, those videos. But it's a lot of editing. But they are really fun to make. But it's a lot of editing. Actually, some of the most fun videos that I've ever made are my video essays, and those ones have a lot of editing. Like, I'm working on a lore recap video for Arknights Enfield right now, and that one is a lot of editing. But it's a cool video idea, and I wanted to put it out. So, you know what they say? Effort, proportional effort, direction, measure, the fun in the video. Yeah. Hi, nice stream. Thank you. Sasayaka shower. You know, for a second, damn. I was like, rice shower? No, different shower. Me? Should I shower? No, I shouldn't. Fish, look, fish are stinky on purpose, right? Like fish, no matter, fish are always swimming in water, but for some reason they smell. So it's fine if I don't take a shower, right? Like, because I'll still smell. I mean, some people like smells. I gotta stop talking. I gotta stop talking. I gotta be cool and mysterious. I can't expose myself as a pathetic failure. There's no soap in the ocean. Fuck. True. And then you're swimming around with all people's piss in it and all the fish piss. Aw, ew. Yuck. Yuck. No soap. No soap in the ocean. But I feel like soap water getting into a fish is like death for them, no? Because there's chemicals in the soap, and if it goes into your gills... Like, look, I got gills on my fucking shoulders. If soap got into them, it would sting. It would sting. I have delicate skin. By the way, is your name Fenry Flames in any way related to Fenrir? Like the funny wolf thing from Norse mythology? Fish smell delicious? Well, if you cook them. Do you like the smell of like raw fish? Like you go to like a port or a dock or any fishing spot and then you smell like a bunch of fish being caught, like is that delicious? Or do you mean like, oh, I'll cook a steamed fish, sweet and sour fish, fish curry? I don't know. I don't know. What's Western fish cuisine? I don't know. Fish and chips. Yeah, not gonna lie, I love fish and chips, but yes, like raw fish smells delicious. We got one in the wild. I told you. Some people like certain smells. That is one right there. Docks smell like dead fish. I wouldn't know. I don't really go to docks. Dead fish. Ugh. Okay, that's definitely not. Surely nobody in chat right now likes the smell of dead fish, right? Oh, but then again, you have to have a dead fish before you eat it. So technically, even if you cook a fish, you are smelling a dead fish. Huh? Yeah? Oh. Speaking of... I don't know why. It just got popped... words. Oh my god. Popped into my head when we're talking about fish smells. I had... It's on my Twitter, so not everyone saw it. But I had a piece of art commissioned a long time ago. Is anyone here... is anyone here a minor? First of all. I'm worried that if I show this on stream... You know what? If I show this on stream, I might get flagged. I don't know. It's not... Well, it's not NSFW. It's just sus. It's not fully like NSFW, but like, you know. Let me find it. This one's made by my artist mama, who drew me. Let me scroll and find it. Must have been from a while ago. You know, why am I searching it the old-fashioned way? There's a search function. I'm a dumbass. the funny thing is, I don't even like fish taste. You like the smell. You don't like fish? But seafood's awesome. Okay, here's the thing. I love seafood. I feel bad for people who are allergic to seafood. When I was younger, when I was in like secondary school, I had a classmate who was allergic to seafood. And I looked at him and I was like, I am so sorry. What do you mean you can't taste premium delicacies of the ocean, of the world? It's crazy. Where in the fuck is this? Okay, I am so sorry. Give me some time. I'm looking for this. February 11th, 2024. Okay, I found it. It's not the tweet though. Maybe I can find it on my profile. This is the lowiro game? Yeah. This is the new lowiro game. Have you played Archaea? Actually, what has anyone here played Archaea? Or any other rhythm game for that matter, but Archaea is the most I'll say relevant one here. This game very much has the DNA of Archaea. Damn. Hold on. It looks very much like Archaea, and it plays almost like Archaea, but now it's on PC. I don't know if there's a mobile release though. You're gonna have to check for that. You don't play rhythm games, you're notoriously bad at them. Notorious, huh? It's okay, not everyone's great at rhythm games, but it takes practice. It does. Okay, while I'm searching for this, let me see. What have you guys said? Oh, Fenry. It was based on your D&D character called Fenrix, named after your two favorite mythical beasts, and being Phoenix being number one, and of course Fenrir. Oh, that's where the flames come from. That's cool. D&D's fun. You like mussels, calamari, octopus, shrimp. Fish is meh. You know what? You got. Okay. You got some good stuff there. I'll take it. Fish really depends on the dish. It really does. There are some fish I really don't like. And there are some fish that I fucking love. So I guess it really does depend on how you cook it. But it's really hard to go wrong with like squid. It's hard to go wrong with shrimps or prawns. Those are great. You checked and this game doesn't have a mobile version not yet anyway. I hope they release it on mobile though, because this is pretty cool. How have I tweeted so much? I'm literally scrolling. I didn't think I'd have so many tweets. What the fuck did I even tweet about? I thought I was pretty empty on Twitter. I guess I'm not? Okay. Ah, okay, I found it. Oh my god, I could have just searched my art tag. Oh, I should have a counter. I should have a counter now for every single time I brain fart. How many times has it been on stream today alone? Good god. How do I show this without like doxing myself? Okay. I need to pull. Okay. I need to pull an OBS moment. How do I OBS? Okay. So is this the right tab? Looks like it. You played Archaea before, it's fun. It looks fun. I've played it, it's not really for me. Or maybe, I don't know, I like it, but it's not the kind of rhythm game that I'd obsess over, basically. But I think if I read the story, I'd be a lot more inclined for it. It's just I don't really have the money to like buy all those packs, I'm not gonna lie. I spent a lot on Sidus too. This is sharing my entire thing. Is there a way for me to zoom in? Okay, you know what? I'll just paste the goddamn thing in here. Alright, gang. This is the time. I'm gonna show sussy art. If you don't want to see sus art on screen, click away for a minute, I guess. Image. Where is this? Here? No. Where in the frick? Oh, okay, there it is. You don't like the taste of fish, but this fish right here is to my taste. I mean... Okay, yep, that's it. If you want to go see it, go check out my VTuber Mama. It's the credit is in the description, or you can. I'll just link you the artist. Actually, I'll just Oh shit! No, why am I logged in on the other account on the? Hold on. No. There we go. That's my mama. If you like my model, definitely. Wait, let me see if I can show myself. If you like the art, then be sure to check them out. They draw very sus stuff sometimes, but I like the art style a lot. Yeah. Also. My favorite part about my outfit is this. I'm literally cut off right now, but that's fine. I'll be cut off. I'll be cut off for the internet. I'm a box, but look at this. Look at those delightful hip windows. I think it's great. I'm not a pervert. I'm not. Okay, trust me, guys. Your takeaway from this chat segment should not be that I am like horny. Nor is it proof that I am down bad for femboys. None of this implicates me of that, okay? This is not going on my record, so if anything happens, this will not show up in my legal documents. Yeah? Okay, I will not be held accountable for any trial that happens in the future for this. I'm an ally of fish. I am a fish. That is all. Oh, you know what would be fun? If I could get some trans VTubers to come and do a one-shot D&D campaign. And then I can DM it, and it'll be fun, and we all have fun for a few hours. And it'll be fun. Oh, but that takes kind of a lot of planning, though. No promises, but it would be nice. I wonder who the first collab guest will be. I've never had a collab guest before. Who will be the first? Will it be this year? You never know. You never know. Be on your toes for that. Okay. Anyway, somehow this what's this game called? In Falsus. Somehow this In Falsus stream has turned into a just chatting stream. So I don't know how that happened. But thank you for blessing me with that image. Thank you, Prince Steven 2, once again for your generous donation. You're welcome. You're welcome. The world needs to be blessed by these things sometimes. So, yeah. But thank you all for chatting and watching me somehow get better at this game. I don't know how I managed to improve that much within the hour, but we did, and that's fun. The world needs more Seru. There will be more Seru. I will be doing this till the day I die. And even when I've swapped careers in my life, I will make more Seru content. When I make more games, because I'm a game developer, when I make games, I'm gonna advertise them on this channel, and then people get to play my stuff. And if I make Yuri visual novels or Otome visual novels, I will also advertise them here. Maybe, I don't know. Those things may or may not be in the works right now. You never know. So two takeaways that I can have from the stream. Number one, I should invest in a just chatting background, and number two, I should gaslight people into liking me. How did you two have two different responses? Yaoi, Yuri. Yes. Well, actually, yaoi, not much yaoi, but there could be yaoi. For the Otome game idea, the main character is a girl, and you meet a cast of guys. But there could be yaoi. I think there might be yaoi. Yuri, what can I say? I'm just a Yuri addict. Everything I do is just Yuri. I may or may not have a funny little parody cover coming out soon that may or may not have something to do with Yuri. It just depends on how fast I can get the animation for it done. But trust me, I am making Yuri moves, and it will be on this channel very soon. That's all I can say about Yuri. Yes. We are simple creatures, honestly, true. There will be more Yuri. Look, I play games and stream because of Yuri. I'm in game dev because I like Yuri. I'm alive because I like Yuri. Why wake up every day? Because I think there should be more Yuri in the world. More Seru singing, yay! Yay! I need to get better at singing, that I could put out better covers, and it'll be fun. Yeah. Anyway, I never know how to end these. I dragged on way too long. So thank you. I'm gonna go now. Okay. Bye. Have a Yuri full day or Yaoi full day for Prince Steven 2 specifically. Extra Yaoi full day for you because of all your generous donations today. Thank you so much for that. And then a happy Yuri Day for Fenry. And for everyone else in chat, whichever one you like. But everyone will get a Yuri or a Yaoi. Manifesting 2026. It'll happen. Okay. Bye-bye!